I know exactly how it feels to lose your money consistently to the markets. I know exactly how it feels to try your best to make money online from trading. You see a little bit of progress, but you still end up blowing accounts and losing profit challenges. I know exactly how it feels to get scammed by these trading influencers that are littered everywhere on every social media app. Trying to trade forex as a beginner should be ranked as one of the most hardest things out there because you'll be affected emotionally, mentally, and financially. You are not alone in this. I also went through this, and in this video I'm going to show you how I prevailed. I'm currently managing 6 figures in capital, and this year alone I'm going to make it 7 figures in dollars in capital. I've been passing Pro-Firm challenges consistently and I've been getting multiple payouts. I've also been getting students that have been getting this type of results, and they are getting consistent payouts, and they are also making a good living from the markets. In this video I'm going to show you how to move from a struggling trader to a trader that's making money on a consistent basis. One thing many of you don't know about me is that a couple of years back I was a frustrated trader. I was seriously looking for what works. The only thing I had was YouTube videos. I was like a scavenger. I had like 5 to 7 trading influencers that I respected at the time. So what I usually do is that I go to their channel and they start searching for all the charts videos and watch every single thing, study it, and see how it goes. Any videos where charts showed, I was very interested. All I did was focus on their charts when they were talking and see if there was anything that I could copy. That was literally how I was trading. Now, that's where my frustration started from. I'll see progress for like 2 to 3 weeks. I'll be consistent. I'll make profits. But before you know it, I've lost everything and I've gone back to where I started from. I will be confused and worried, and then I'll go back to YouTube to go and watch my favorite influencers. Then again, I'll notice something new in their YouTube video and immediately I'll copy it. This cycle continued. This had a very big and negative effect on my mental health. I remember there was even a time that I finally got a course from a trading influencer. This trading influencer was from Miami, and if I'm being very honest, it was after I got that course that was when I started having direction in my trading, because at least I had a tested and trusted strategy. Talking about this right now is even giving me goosebumps, because at that time the emotions and hopes were very high. I believed that I would start making money immediately, but one thing I didn't know was that my suffering was at the front waiting for me. I was still in the cycle of doom. I'll make major progress for weeks, and before you know, I'll go back to where I started from, and I will start losing money all over again. One thing I didn't realize was that trading is way deeper than your little technical skill. Trading is a deep business with multiple layers, and if you don't check all the boxes, if you don't dot all your I's and cross all your T's, you will never be able to see the consistency of making big numbers from the market every week. Now, I want to assume that everyone watching this video already have a working strategy, because if you don't have a working strategy, then you need to go and meet a professional and learn from him or her. This is very important. A lot of people try to skip this phase, but I'm telling you right now in this video that this is literally the first step. You need to get a strategy that you're sure is already working, and you can only get this strategy from someone that you're sure is already making money from the markets. Now, when you learn this strategy, you need to backtest this strategy. Backtesting a strategy is simply testing the strategy and seeing if it works in the real life markets. And if you're saying you don't know how to backtest, that's a big indication that you need mentorship. Now, when you backtest the strategy, you're going to find out what the strategy can do and what the strategy can't do. You will see this strategy have results, and deep within you, you're going to develop confidence in this strategy. Now, this isn't enough for trading success, but it's a very good start. This is a start that a lot of traders skip. What a lot of traders do is that they learn a strategy and immediately they go to the charts and they start trying to trade that strategy. I'm telling you right now that it's very wrong to do that. You must have stats on a strategy before you ever think of trading it. Don't worry about how to gather stats. If you're learning from a professional, he'll definitely show you how to gather stats. Now it's time to transition to the next point. The thing I'm about to tell you now is one thing that pushed me to the next level. I spit on every trader that teaches their students only strategy, and they refuse to teach their students what I'm about to tell you right now. Make sure you're watching this with your pen and paper. If you don't journal your trades professionally, you will never make it in this industry. I'm telling you this with full confidence. I have over 10,000 followers on Twitter. I have over 15,000 likes on TikTok, and I've only been on this YouTube app for less than a month. I started in the middle of March. Having a personal brand on social media has given me the opportunity to meet with multiple profitable traders. I've had dinners, meetings, and I've even been in some parties with a lot of profitable traders. And I'm telling you here that I haven't met any profitable trader that doesn't journal professionally. They all do it. It's a very important part of being profitable. And no, I'm not talking about just picking up a book and writing down the trades that you took. No, that's not enough. I even remember right now, at one point in my trading career, I was making a lot of money. I remember that month, I closed that month in major profit, and I was even about to withdraw. I was so happy, so I decided to go through my journal so that I'll just feel myself a little bit. I was happy with what I was saying in the journal, but there was one thing that I was noticing. There was something in my strategy that was always causing me losses. This little component was always causing me losses. Now, all the trades I won, that little component was not there. But all the trades that I lost, that little component was there. My journal helped me figure out that something wasn't working. And I figured it out because I was very detailed in my journaling. The next month, after improving, I made double of what I made that last month. So you can see that journaling can change your life. And picking up a book and just writing down your trades is not journaling. I use an app called Notion to journal, and you can use it on your phone or your laptop. Journaling professionally means you're putting in every detail of the trade in your journal in an arranged manner. You're doing this in a detailed manner and a professional manner. You're putting down why you took the trade, your emotions before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade, and even the times you took the trade, the time you closed the trade, what you risked, if you made mistakes or not. You will also have a part where you have screenshots for every time frame that was involved in taking the trade, and you also have a part in the journal where you have comments about the trade that you took. There are many other parts now that I can't start going into details in this video. But doing this consistently separates you from the 90% of traders that lose money consistently to the markets. This is why it's a major requirement in my academy that before any trader graduates, he must learn how to do a journal. He must do a journal, and me and him will have a private session where he will share his screen and I'll go into his journal and see if it's professional. There are no shortcuts in this trading business. If you want to be among the 90% of traders that lose money consistently, then you can go and start looking for shortcuts. But if you want to be a trader that has financial freedom, a trader that doesn't have to work a job ever again in his life, and a trader that has time freedom, then you put yourself down and you will do the boring work. Journaling would help you track mistakes and you'll be able to see what the problem is. Many of you have issues in your trading, but you don't even know how to solve those issues. Hell, you don't even know what those issues are, and this is because you don't journal. One final point that I'll add is something that really made me grow as a trader, and this is reviewing my trades after every trading day. And this is what many traders don't do. Many of you will just take losses and move on, or take wins, celebrate, and move on. You won't study why you took that loss. You won't check if there's something that you can learn from that trade. And this even works hand in hand with journaling, because if you review your trades, you'll be able to track the problem that's going on. Because after you review your trades, you write it down in your journal, and after a long period of time, let's say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you'll be able to see a pattern in what is causing you losses, and you'll be able to cut it off. Look, it's not too hard to make money from trading. Take it from me. If you do the right thing and make the right decisions, you're going to make money in months. The thing is that trading is a psychological business. So you need to do all that's required to beat the psychology and actually make money from the markets. But many people are not doing everything that's required. They are only doing 1 or 2 things, and this is crippling them, and this is putting them in the box with the same 90% of traders that lose money consistently. So if you do the right thing, trust me, you will make money. I have a one-on-one mentorship where I teach people every single thing they need to know about making money from the markets. The mentorship is structured to help serious people that really want to change their life from trading learn how to trade. I'm a very detailed person, so I leave no stone unturned. If this is something that you're interested in, use the first link in the description to send me a DM on Telegram. I'm rooting for you all, and I hope to see you win. See you in the next one.